Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. Since I guess I was supposed to do this video back in the summer, but I didn't get to because basically what July something. It was when fucking the PG era started back in 2008 and shit. So I want to do something. I wanted to do it back then, but I didn't get to. But I guess better late than never. I guess because since I'm actually wrapping up the whole talk about years and decades and stuff like that, I've been doing that videos lately, which will be uploaded this week and stuff like that. This is gonna be my last video talking about it. So basically, this video is about the idea of the whole PG era, for WWE and wrestling in general, And I wanted to basically make the argument that the early days of the PG era were better than basically than fucking how WWE is today. Basically, what I would say. It's definitely better than fucking how WWE has been lately. Because if you look at it, when the PG era really started, first of all, let's go back to the idea of PG era. So, the PG era started back in after 2000 fucking I don't know, the Great American Bash, whatever, July something. It started in late July of 2008. Apparently, they fucking switched to being PG after the whole fucking Shawn Michaels incident where Shawn Michaels was bleeding, had too many blood. If anything, if you want to know when it really fucking started, it kind of started, I would say, after SummerSlam, in a way, even though they were switched to being PG, but, the last true anything about the, TV14 Ruthless Aggression era was really Undertaker and Edge, when Undertaker and Edge had their Hell in a Cell match where they're ending their feud. That was the last of the TV14 PG Ruthless Aggression era rivalry. Because since that time, then fucking WWE became the PG era, the fucking now Universe era apparently, whatever the fuck they called themselves. It was a great rivalry by Undertaker and Edge and Jericho and Shawn Michaels. Those are the last two rivalries of the Ruthless Aggression era, and best fucking rivalries. I am a far believer that even though I used to be those edge lords, yeah, TV14 needs to come back, man. I used to think that. Even though I am a far believer actually that even though if despite because here's the thing, look at fucking goddamn TNA. TNA at the moment is TV14, and guess what? They suck. No one gives a fuck about it's TV14. Guess what? No one gives a fuck about TNA. AEW's TV14 was not getting that much viewership that it could. You know what I mean? They're not taking advantage of their TV14 rating. They're not doing hot shit with women. They're not doing anything whatever that you could do with TV14. As much as I would love edginess, I would love them to fucking to use sometimes TV14. For example, them having women do hot shit, having fucking blood, do some hardcore shit at time to time, but they don't need to be full TV14. You can have a good balance of it. I would love some edginess, even though wrestling should be edgy all the time, but it could be edgy at a point where it's good enough for PG standards, but also it could be when some episode could be for TV14, if they're gonna do something crazy and shit. As much as I'm the thing is though, SmackDown was PG at times in the early days of the Ruthless Aggression era, even the Attitude era, and guess what? And yeah, so that goes to show you can do it. Just, but I guess the specific type of PG. But the thing is, in general, you could do good shit with PG rating. You could. I do feel unfortunately, yes, it is the fucking writing. Because here's the thing: if they were to bring back TV14, I don't think that would solve anything for WWE. It wouldn't. Okay. They need to, because it's the stars. It really is the stars. The fact that you have gay wrestlers now, they suck. They're garbage. You really think you could have, Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler in a bloodfest Hell in a Cell match? You think people would give a fuck about that compared to, let's say, Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker, or Undertaker versus goddamn Kane in a Hell in a Cell match or something? Or fucking Undertaker versus Edge, Undertaker versus Randy Orton in a Ruthless Aggression era Hell in a Cell match? You think people want to see those matches, fucking with those two, where the best you're gonna do is probably super kicks, and flips and shit? No. Anyways, what I would like to debate, what basically I'm saying is that in the early days of PG era, it didn't start bad. From 2008, it really wasn't bad. You still had great stars. You had still Batista. You had Triple H, Shawn Michaels. You had Undertaker, who was still full time. You had Cena, who wasn't as terrible at the time. If anything, he became more PG at later years, but he wasn't as PG. You had Edge at the time still. You had Jericho. You had Punk. You had Mysterio. You had many more, even JBL. You had many more stars, and even Lesnar. Yeah, Lesnar came back later. Fucking goddamn Orton, Christian and shit. Stars were better. Creative was better. Better jobbers. You had better storylines, actual wrestler characters, better matches that were not just kicks and flips and shit. Actual storylines going on, characters and shit. Better hours for Raw being 2 hours from 9 to 11 and Friday Night SmackDown, Now it just sucks because all this smarky shit and anything and all this indie crap. And, at least back then, less was more. Also, less gay shit. Plus now the fans are so toxic. Most of them are these anime loving, hentai loving, fucking My Little Pony gay, fucking bronies, fucking white knight queers, fat fucking neckbeard mongoloid smarks, and the commentary was better. You had still JR and shit. You had Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole wasn't that infuriating at the time, if anything. It's just wow, what the fuck happened to wrestling? So yeah, from the 2008, I would say from from early 2008 to late 2012, WWE was more tolerable to watch. It was more tolerable than, let's say, today. It really is. It really is. For God's sakes, my God, here's it's been it's been 10 over 10 years, and it really even though they were PG, they were still able to prove they were still able to have good shit, even though they were not as good as the Attitude Era. It's not good as the Aggression Era. It's not good as the 80s even. There was still some stupid shit that was going on during that era, the early days of the PG era. For God's sakes, it's less infuriating than today, and you would wish you want that more now, because for God's sakes, it is so bad to the point that you would wish you want that shit back. You want that shit back. Plus, the women were actually women. They were hot shit. They were not fucking, they were not fucking shoved down our throats this woman's agenda, this She-Hulk shit. You actually had women who were actually women that looked hot and shit. Don't give me this bullshit. Oh, Kelly. No, fuck off. Kelly. Fuck off with this whole fucking argument about Kelly. Who gives a shit? Kelly was hot. All she needed to do was just fucking look hot. Who gives a fuck about Kelly? That she couldn't wrestle. Who gives a shit? Y'all can go fuck yourselves. Kelly is a more draw than anybody today. Okay? Kelly was hot. Kelly actually did hot shit. It would have been great, yeah. If WWE was TV-14 still, she could have done some hot shit, but... Kelly, she's all I'd rather see Beth Phoenix be champion. Oh, fuck you fucking motherfuckers. Okay? But yeah, you had wrestlers at the time who were actually cool. You had good storylines going at the time still. You had still good wrestlers doing good shit with each other, fucking actual good interaction, good matches, good fucking storylines, good character development, good fucking build up to matches. WrestleMania was still good. WrestleMania wasn't need to be fucking 6 or 8 hours. WrestleMania was actually at least 4 hours. Raw and SmackDown was 2 hours. Fucking goddamn, solid pay-per-views. They weren't as good as the fucking pay-per-views as before, the Ruthless Aggression or the Attitude Era, or even the 80s and 90s. But, they're still watchable. But now, and you still had some memorable moments. For God's sakes, one of the best matches ever, Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, happened in the PG era. Can you believe that shit? People who complain about the PG era, guess what? Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, one of the greatest wrestling matches in history, happened in the fucking PG era. Can you believe that shit? From WrestleMania 25 and even WrestleMania 26. You still had great matches going on back then. But unfortunately, now, what's going on now? Barely anything good anymore. All we can rely now is part-timers. They all complain about part-timers. But we need them more than ever. Now everything fucking sucks. Bunch of these fucking NXT problem. What I mean by this NXT problem, you know, these indie mentality fucks that do kicks and flips and shit. We got no-name jobbers running around and crap. No one cares about these guys. And because of, let's be honest, when fucking these smarks, like, the Raw after WrestleMania 29, hijacking shows, and then fucking the whole pipe bomb shit. I blame the fucking pipe bomb in reality. The pipe bomb which awakened the smarks, and the fucking Brian should empower the smarks. You know, they fucking, the smarks don't hide. I bet you, if fucking WWE didn't listen to these people, wrestling could have been better. But now, wrestling is now worse than ever. Because they had to listen to you people. But yeah, but if anything, wrestling was still tolerable to watch in the earliest PG era. Because we would wish, well, if anything, people were really complaining just because it was PG, the rating. But if you think about it, who gives a fuck about the rating now? Because that, you would wish for that shit now. Like, that shit, this fucking, the shit that's going on today makes fucking the early days of the PG era look like the fucking Ad era times 10. It really does, because how fucking bad it is now. It's terrible. Why? But you probably go, are you kidding? What are you talking about? Now it's better than the PG era. Fucking motherfuckers. Y'all kidding yourselves, because for God's sake, it is way worse now. It is really way worse now. Like, if it's not worse now, like, what does the rating tell you? The ratings are just as bad as ever. Because of how shitty wrestling is now, just look at the ratings, for God's sakes. Like, for God's sake, you're getting low 2s and 1s. My God. At least back then, though, ratings weren't as bad. So, yeah, if you think about it, the early days of PG era were way more watchable. At least from 2008 to kind of 2010. I'm not going to say, like, don't get me wrong, 2010 they had some stupid shit, but, like, really, 2008, you know, people are complaining about how, oh, it's PG, are you kidding me? Why is PG? And Shawn Cena sucks and shit. You be begging for that shit now. And guess what? Cena was, like, less PG than, let's say, compared to, like, 2010 and shit. You know, like, that's more watchable. Fucking Cena Star Wars promos and his promo about fucking whatever. Just his promos were better than anything today. At least with Cena. People could give him crap about how he was Super Cena and shit, but at least Cena has a character. Cena was actually a character. He's so bad he's good. He actually had a character compared to these motherfuckers of today. Okay? Like it or not. And people are happy he's gone. Well, guess what? Without Cena, the cancer kids would die. Cena, we need Cena more than ever now, because everybody fucking sucks now. Okay? So that's really all I have to say. I just want to fucking point it out, because, like, this problem, because everything is garbage now. So, that's what I have to say. You know, yeah, the early days are way better, and not as bad as fucking today. Definitely, today's wrestling is so much worse than the early days. Even though, yes, we're still technically the PG era, or, I'm sorry, the reality era. Apparently it's the reality era now, or something. Whatever you fucking say, you're still bullshit. They're not even, like, the thing is, they're not even catering to kids anymore. And, like, just, they're, like, catering to fucking these fucking man-children, these bronies and shit. Like, you know, you were complaining about the whole kid shit, they're catering to kids. That shit is even better than fucking what they're doing now. My lord. The Muppets are better than fucking goddamn any... Like, the Muppet segments are better than anything in Raw today. My lord. Ugh. I never thought I would say that. But it's the truth. And it just keeps getting worse and worse. Wrestling just keeps getting worse and worse. 2019 was definitely the worst year of wrestling. Watch 2020 will be probably worse, and more years to come. You know, it's just how it is, unfortunately. So all you people that complain about the PG era rating and the PG era, guess what? The early days were better. Let's be fucking honest ourselves. So that's all I have to say, people. I'm just keeping real, motherfuckers. Got to be muscles, got to be abs, got to be black couch and fucking basement couch, and drink the swamp. So in the stylish glass, so magnificently. Cheers. So yeah, just a little thought. And yeah, till next time. Peace. Yeah, bye.